Hello, how you doing? It's me, it's Jim. What day is it? It's Thursday. It's Lightwork Day. Now, I might not get this finished today because I'm coming to this video late. It's a lot later than I would normally start doing these, so I may even only get one side listened to. Tomorrow is Friday, and tomorrow's a short day as well, because I'm going to Porcupine Tree tomorrow evening, and it's going to take up time getting there and stuff. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to get listened to immediately, but I need to start it. This is Lightwork from Devin Townsend. Came out last week, but it only turned up a few days ago here. And so I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. I do know that on... pick it up, put it down, pick it up, make your mind up, Jim. We have 3 tracks on here that I know. Moon People, Lightworker and Call of the Void. And certainly Lightworker and Call of the Void are 2 tracks that I've made videos about. Moon People came out earlier in the summer while I was on a hiatus from the channel, so I never got to play that on the here. But that's... So we've got side 1, we've got Moon People, Lightworker, Equinox. Side 2, we have Call of the Void, Heartbreaker and Dimensions. Side 3, Celestial Signals, Heavy Burden and Vacation. And side 4, Children of God. So it is a rather splendid looking thing. Looks like a sort of a Van Gogh painting on the inside there. For Lighthouse Keeper. Got a lot of people involved in making this as well. So I think most people who are sort of Devin fans know the story about this record, that it's his answer to the end of the pandemic. So just before the pandemic started, back in the end of 2019, well, no, in 2019, early part 2019, the amazing album Empath came out, and I was lucky enough to see Devin Townsend tour that. Saw it in London at the Roundhouse in December. Roll round to the sort of early part of 2020, we all know what happened, and so. In the meantime, Devin released a slew of new music, a lot of it ambient, guitar noodling. He released a few live recordings. So there was, what was it, Live in Leeds, acoustically inclined. He also did some live gigs online, which were really, really good. And one of those got recorded and then released as an album as well, so a live album, which was called Galactic something. I can't remember, but it was like a best of Devin thing with 3 guys, 3 other people playing. There's Samus on drums, and I can't remember, amazing guitarist and bass player as well. Wes, I think. Is it Wes Staunch? And somebody, I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. And then following on, last year, I want to say, or was it earlier this year, we had The Puzzle and Snuggles, which were 2 records that were very, very interesting, very abstract in a way, but they were sort of a musical reflection of the craziness of the pandemic, of how it made him feel, how his relationships were with his family, his wife, his children, his parents. It had contributions from a lot of other people, and it was really amazing, interesting stuff, but incredibly ambient. And I mean that as in it wasn't necessarily ambient sounds, but it was a lot of soundscapey stuff, a lot of droney noises, and yeah, it was ambient actually. There was a lot of I would say real world sounds in there mixed in, but it was a very, very different sort of project from that you might be used to with Devin Townsend, apart from maybe DevLab and the Hummer. Right, so then that brings us up to October, November 2022, and we have Lightwork. So this is accompanied, although I don't have the accompanying record yet, is accompanied by a record called Nightwork, which is a collection of all the demos that went into the session of making this record. Apparently, that's really, really good. So we are going to start off with side one: Moon People, Lightworker, and Equinox. So as I know two of these already, I know that side one's going to be pretty good. And you know it's going to be pretty good anyway, because it's Devin Townsend. Right, it's recording. It is. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. What happened there? There's something going on with that record. 3, 2, 1. There. That's better. Literally had to shave a tiny bit of vinyl off the edge of the record. Isn't that just glorious? Absolutely beautiful. The wash of sound. Sounds a lot better than it did when I listened to it on, I guess it was just a YouTube or maybe on Spotify. It sounds really good.
Stop it.
nobody with a voice like this, is there? Apart from Devin. It's just... I love the way that Devin always manages to sort of incorporate sort of little rhythmical skips. That's the only way I can say it. So he doesn't quite land on the downbeat where you think it's going to be. Suddenly he shifts it forward half a bar. Oh, no, and then it drops down. So clever. Just simple but clever. Just to keep interest in the song. It's so good. To the Unknown. Here we go. This is the last single to come out before the album came out. Lightworker. Another really good song. Oh. Really good to listen to this without having the video. It does remind me though of Why. I think I said this when I listened to it before. This bit, not the music in the background, but his voice, the delivery. So huge. He's so absolutely full of light and positivity. It's just, you don't hear that in metal, which is just, I love it. I love it. So it makes it more powerful. The first two lines of the song, may your heart be filled with love. May your mind be strong enough
to acknowledge that in fullness.
Beautiful.
You must understand that is also the plane of flow, which is the plane of pure love, the plane of no boundaries of energy.
Tell me there's another. Lead me to the mother. We are lovers. And if we remember, we will be together. We
I think the word to describe Devin's music, and it's like this, is euphoric. It is just so full of joy and euphoria. Yeah, definitely it's the right word. People describe his music as epic and symphonic and progressive and heavy, and it is all of those things. But above all, it is just euphoric. There's this euphoria about it. This absolute outpouring of light and joy and love, and it's just it's what makes it, just takes it beyond everybody else. In the same way that John Anderson is, with Yes, it's just wonderful. Wonderful. Right, this is Equinox. Debbie.
Just as it's falling apart, I fall for you.
Isn't that a beautiful lyric? Just as it's falling apart, I fall for you.
Just as I tear it apart, I'm falling for you. Though we try to pretend that it's not the end, it keeps us caught up.
Yeah. Yeah. Drifting off. Oh, and drifted and stopped. I don't think it matters what style or sort of music that Devin Townsend seems to write. He seems to be able to do it to just this extraordinary level that very few other people do. And I think this is the most uplifting, positive, euphoric side of music that I've heard from him yet. And you know, he does euphoria. I've used this word several times now, but he does it so well on tracks like Grace, on tracks like Deep Peace, on Universal Flame, on Spirits Will Collide, Storm Bending almost also as well. I mean, it's kind of, it's a stock in trade for him, but he also does the crazy, and he does the chaotic, and he does the heavy, and he does the blues, you know, with Cassius the Cool, and he does a bluesy country thing, and he does ambient and chilled and extreme metal. I mean, he does it all, and he does it so brilliantly well. And I don't know how he manages to keep his own identity so obvious across all of it. No matter what the style is that he's doing and he's delving into and playing, it just sounds like Devi. It couldn't be anybody else. This is a fantastic side of music. Absolutely fantastic. And I know I've already heard 2 of these songs, but it doesn't matter because I'm very happy to have heard them again. And we'll be listening to more. This is just beautiful, sublime, amazing music. Devi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's hope that side 2 continues where side 1 left off. Well, of course it's going to continue where side 1 left off. Continues in the same vein. I'll see you guys on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. And until then, this is Jim, over.